Hello, Lego lovers. This is Elle, and this is another one of the portions of Diagon Alley. And again, I've said before, I'm doing each portion differently in a different video. I did the minifigures in a different video, and I'll do a wrap-up video where I talk about the entirety of the set. So, what we have here is two of the ones that I don't remember the names of. So I'm gonna try and remember what they are. I believe this is Flourish and Blotts, and I believe this is the ice cream place, Florean Fortescue's. Again, not a super knowledgeable Harry Potter person. I do enjoy Harry Potter, just not super knowledgeable in it, to say the least. So this is a nice looking building overall. It is the smallest or shortest, at least, and it does have tons of interesting build techniques. Loved all the building techniques on everything. So we're going to zoom into the bottom floor and start with that. And again, with all of my buildings, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I did not put it on the base plate. I put it on plates, just so you know that's different. There would be some gravel down here, but I don't think that's too significant. So, ice cream shop. First of all, we have this nice little miniature build of like a table and two chairs, which I think is really cute. Love the colors there. We have these interesting chairs which are kind of on horns, so they're not connected. That could be frustrating for some people. And we have one of these new goblets on the table and just a really tiny table. The detailing I actually really like. I'm not usually a fan of yellow. I'm going to kind of angle this up, hopefully not lose anything. But I like how they have the awning, which is actually just rows of plates effectively. And then these parts are lipstick parts, but it really looks well for those to be like holding up the awning. I think that's a really cool technique. Otherwise, you just kind of have a more simpler build here, using tiles, etc. there. And you got tan windows, which kind of feels out of place, but maybe that's the coloring of how it's supposed to be. And we're going to go over to the other side here, and I just love all these greens. You have the dark green. This is a print on one of those big clear pieces. I just love how those look. Very Victorian and Gothic. You can see there's a book in the window, which I think is great. I'm going to take these off because they're probably going to go flying at some point. I don't quite understand this, but they have books sitting out here. I feel like people would steal those, but I do like how they put in the effort to make it look like there's bigger books, different color books, you know, all this different. It's just great. It's simple, but great. I love how they did all the angling up here. These are, of course, all stickers. By the way, I found that flying owl that I was missing from one of my other parts. But yeah, all stickers here. I love how that they kind of designed this to get the angle, and it goes up into the windows here. And then obviously we have a nice sign here. Stickers again, but very nice. And we're going to go up a level now. So here we have kind of the next level. And again, this windowing goes really nice here and continues there, along with the sand green and the dark green. You have a little kind of overhang here, but not too much. One of the really interesting builds here, if I can even see it, is they make these like little dragons out of black, and it's kind of hard to see, but basically that is the like Ninjago hilt, but in black, and they use flippers in black and a tile, and you have one on each side. This one you can kind of see better there. I just think that's fantastic. That is a really great little design of a little dragon for decoration. And I don't know, I'll have to see what colors they have for flippers, because maybe I'll do something else like that. Over here, not really much going on. You have mixture of color. You do have one of these cool lamps that I think is a really nice build. And then kind of the roof area up here. This is really simple. This is just alternating wedge bricks, I would say, sloped bricks, but it looks really good. I'm really surprised at how nice that turned out and how simple that build is for a roof. It just looks really good. Whereas over here on the other side, oh my gosh, I need a new camera or something. Sorry. But this here is just slopes, and it's kind of got a different slope, which makes it okay. Not too special. And then we have some doodads kind of for crenellation type look up there. Maybe if I move that, that will fix the problem. But we're going to spin it around, take a look at the inside. So first up, you'll notice something looks kind of weird right there. And that is because this is another section that has like a hidden staircase that can move. This one just flips down. So now we can look fully at it. And again, we have Flourish and Blotts. We have a nice lamp. This time it's in gold. We have a nice, I believe that one's a printed piece. Yes, and it's on a book-like reading stand, which is pretty cool. Sticker here for a sign. Nothing really there, just a big sand green part. And I do like again, they built this with all different kinds of sized books. Yeah, a stack of books there. I think that's really cool. This is a really simple railing, but it's okay. It looks all right. It's not super special. And over here on top of the ice cream shop, we just basically have a little relaxation room, we could say. We have an interesting orange chair, which I think is still very well designed. We have a little tea set there, not too special. Again, one of those rugs. And we have a really cool built lamp here, which uses just some bars and the black hot dog piece and a dark red little lampshade there, which I think is really nice. And again, it doesn't look bad from this side, you know, it doesn't look horrible. There isn't just weird Technic sticking out. Down to the first floor. So this is the stairs, and they actually use these kind of sloped parts just as the railing, which is kind of interesting. And it just flips up, and we'll flip it up again so we can take a look. So in here we have a book just on a hinge there, not too special to be honest. And then here we have a really cool colorful book stack with one at an angle, which I think is pretty cool. And then here we have another like bookshelf, which again, all the different color and in random size books. I think that's great. We have some signs. Look for books for dragons that way. Look for alchemy books that way. Simple. And we have here, which would be where he was signing his books there. And then a stack of them there. I just think that's a nice, cool little detail. You can imagine playing or having a figure there. And actually, this is kind of just a nice little pillar. There's only one of them, but I just like how it looks with the kind of pointed parts there onto the plates, and then yeah, it just looks really cool for a pillar. A nice little technique, I have to say. And then the ice cream place, we have the kind of retro tiling in there of the black and the white, and then basically just nice snacks and ice creams, all in kind of different containers. Not really much going on there. It's very small build, but you get the idea. They're selling some beverages or ice cream sundaes. So, but we're gonna flip it around, zoom out, and then I'll give you my overall opinion. Hopefully not destroying my camera again. So like I said, this one's a little bit smaller, but I still like it. I think the best part obviously is this big green building. This is a little lackluster in this area. I mean, there's really like nothing for the window, and that might be accurate, but I love the awning they built here and the dragons. It's just so cool. The books, how they did the books is fantastic. It's just well detailed, lots of nice parts, obviously. There's no real part that's really lame. Now this one doesn't have any roof part where you could stand figures or anything, but I don't have a problem with that. But overall, another great section, very detailed, very much like a modular building, except obviously it's half of a modular building. But again, a nice section. I just love how they build those books. It looks very nice overall. So that's it for this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you'll check out my other parts of Diagon Alley. And again, thank you so much for watching any of my videos. If you make it to the end, you're fantastic. But that's all I got for this one. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you'll like it and subscribe.